You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do this.
Jitters.
Alright. This is a thing and it's happening and we're doing it now. I'm the judgmental critter. I'm also Sam.
I'm Scott.
You know me as judgmental critter. Sam is my real name.
I'm the rambunctious critter.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, the red one.
My boyfriend in my videos. And this is Garbage Eggs.
Yeah, Garbage Eggs.
The Garbage Eggs podcast. Because we just throw whatever we want in here.
Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely insane.
We're figuring this out too.
The struggles, trust me. 2020, am I right?
Oh. What a weird year. A good year for podcasts, I'd say.
Honestly, it's really fucked up.
It's been a lot.
I feel unbalanced.
Yes.
It's like
That's a good way of putting it.
Everything you know is just kind of like, whatever.
It's like I'm second guessing everything. Let's talk about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
And that's what this is about.
So, okay, I've seen it. I watched it back in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I remember season 1 because I rewatched it kind of recently. Before this, moving forward, my memory gets more and more foggy about certain events. But I remember the story. I know what happens.
Yeah, and I left anime world back in high school, which was actually 10 years ago this weekend, by the way.
What?
Yeah, I thought about that yesterday. And
Damn.
I was like, yeah, it's been 10 years.
A decade.
I know. Freedom, and you still don't feel free.
You never really feel like you graduated.
How can 4 years just haunt you like that?
Right? Like...
Why do we put people in there?
Like, high school didn't get me ready for the real world.
No, I spent years at community college.
Yeah.
That made me more prepped for anything. And I learned how to math.
At least you figured that out. I went to university and I never learned how to math.
Oh, you went to a terrible university.
I did.
Yeah.
So, okay. On topic. You have never seen Full Metal Alchemist before.
Never seen it, never read it.
Everyone recommends it to you.
Been to a few Comic-Cons. I've definitely seen these characters around.
Yes. You'll see them everywhere.
It's hard to miss Al.
He's very eye-catching. I think that's part of the fun of, like, even just looking at, like, the picture for it. It's an anime boy with a robot arm, but it's like, what is that giant suit of armor back there? What's going on?
Yeah, and I thought it was going to be a good story, but right now it's just terrible.
You can't say that, they'll believe you.
Not if you laugh. Hey guys, my name is Scott and I have a dry sense of humor.
So we finished season 1. So
There's only one season.
Well, whatever. Episode 14. The first opening is what
We watched episode 1 through 14.
Yes.
Where the story arc is supposed to end.
When the openings change, I always consider it a new season.
It's not.
Whatever.
In Japan it had 2 seasons. Here in America, because they redubbed it, it was all just 1 season.
It's so weird.
So if the logistics make sense to you, you probably need help.
Alright. So, what did you think of what did you think of the first, I'm gonna say season 1. What do you think of the story so far?
I like it. The deeper I get into it, the more invested I am. Can you stop biting me?
Hey, Bubs.
And he's back too.
Is our doggo Barry. If he's a little goblin in the background, sorry about that.
Overall, I really liked it. Yeah, there's some questions that need answering.
You've been theorizing nonstop.
Well, yeah.
I love it. Because I didn't get to theorize. I watched it, like, half of it in one day, and then the second half in the next day. So I didn't, like, stop to theorize things. I just kept moving forward till I got all my answers.
Okay, hold on. Guys, I work 10-hour days, Monday through Thursday, doing landscaping. And it's physically brutal. There's no shade. And you're just out there in the sun, and you're trying to figure out how to level this goddamn block that weighs 50 pounds, right? Of course, in your brain, you're going to start thinking about this stuff. So
I guess that makes sense.
Well, if you don't, you're just going to go insane.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, alright.
I know where I want to start with this thing.
Let's go. Where do you want to start?
the pilot episode. So bad.
With the
so bad.
With the ice alchemist.
Oh god, it's so bad.
The fun fact, that isn't in the manga.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, like you can really tell because it feels totally different. It was supposed to start with them on their adventure to Lior and the priest with the ring who was using his alchemy to convince a bunch of people to be his followers.
Yeah.
That's where it started. But because there was the original anime, that's where it started. So there was like something that they had to make sure people knew it was a different version of the story. This was the real version of the story. So they had to do something different when they started.
Yeah, no, going back and looking at it, actually we just finished watching behind the scenes of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out.
So good.
They're talking about something called previs. And I really think that pilot episode was previs. It was like, look, this is what it's going to look like. This is how it's going to feel. This is the way it is.
Yeah.
And watching it, yes. Story-wise, no, it's garbage.
It's especially because, like, going back, I didn't realize how many times we stopped to be like, oh, are you the Full Metal Alchemist? No, that's my brother. And it's like, oh my god, you're a hollow suit of armor. Like, we go through that song and dance about 5 times in the beginning. And I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, when it ends
big.
is the prison. The 5th lab.
Yeah, that's when it really starts changing things up.
I was thinking about that, and I was like, that was actually really fun.
The 5th laboratory?
Because the one that Ed is fighting, right?
66. The brothers?
Yeah, and it becomes their brothers, and oh, dude, that was awesome.
It was just a fun fight. And I just...
Also, the bad guys show up, and they kill.
Yeah! That was when
But they keep him alive, which only plays into one of my theories.
Even more. Do you want to say that theory? What is your theory?
Oh, God. Where's my list?
We made notes. What did you do with your list?
Your side of the room is really gross.
It's not gross. It's just a little cluttered.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have enough shelf space.
Okay, first one. Roy wants to become Fear.
Yeah. Roy's our boy.
I like Ike.
Hey, let's not talk about Fullmetal Alchemist. Let's just talk about Smash Bros.
Let's get into Fire Emblem,
Yeah.
right? The real story.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
No, I think Roy is actually a good guy right now, but I think once he becomes Fear, he's gonna become the bad guy, and he's the final boss.
You think he's the final bad guy?
Yeah.
That is so fascinating. We haven't really seen him do much.
What? He pulled a gun? Whoa.
He did do that. I forgot about that.
Whoa.
That fight against Scar really changed things up.
He didn't fight Scar, though.
In the rain? No, he tried to fight Scar, but it was
Yeah.
raining, so he couldn't.
Yeah. What a joke. He reminds me of a shitty Zuko.
But you really think he's the bad guy?
I do. Because, Armstrong.
So, I love Armstrong.
Yeah, you said he was your favorite character. I can see why.
He's fun. He's fun.
I love his sass.
He is sassy.
It's not all the time, but when he does it, like he threw Al at the fucking doctor.
That's like one of the best jokes.
Could you imagine an armored suit that's alive coming at you full Harl?
Just screaming, please calm down.
Exactly, calm down while he's attacking you.
He was also carrying Al and the box with one arm.
Yeah, I noticed, on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no. The brothers only got out of that because of Armstrong.
Yes. He's...
Roy didn't do much.
No. Armstrong, that's the thing. Scar mentions he's way fast for his size.
Physique, yeah.
Which is, like, and he's got, like, that boxer style. I love that. I love it when people fight like that. That's what was something I liked about Korra so much.
Yeah, and then, another thing is, his lore. Armstrong's lore.
Yeah.
The backstory to him. He's the only son
I don't remember.
That's the way I interpreted that.
I don't remember that.
Again, with that episode with the doctor,
Yeah.
he has the picture.
Mm-hmm.
And Ed's like, wow, you're really good. And he's like, it's been in the family forever.
Mm-hmm. Passed down the Armstrong family for generations.
Yeah, and it's like, you're an artist?
Of course he's an artist. Look at that mustache.
He loves the boys.
Yeah.
That part's obvious.
I love his father. He's very fatherly towards them. Which is, like, it's nice that they have someone.
When he talks to them, going back to communication, is he uses rapport.
Yes.
When he talks to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're equals.
Mm-hmm.
They're his friends. When he's talking to Roy, it's report.
Yes. That's his higher up.
It's kind of jarring though, because it's like, this isn't really him.
Yeah.
The real him talks to Al and Ed. When he talks to Roy, it's very different.
There's very much a level of like, it's like that military thing. Like, I have to salute, and I have to address you a certain way. And it's not in his normal nature, because we see the way he talks to regular people all the time.
Next, the fear. This is going to be the whole show.
Pure King Bradley.
I think he's a good guy. Interesting. Even though I know he's Raph now.
Yes.
And we got the 7 deadly sins going off, and their dad is the fucking leader. I caught that shit.
Hohenheim. Their teacher mentioned his name really, really quickly. Their dad's name is Hohenheim.
No, we're talking about Japanese anime, not Norse mythology.
I didn't come up with the name.
My favorite place is Nippelheim.
Shut up.
Anyways, he's Raph.
Yeah.
And when he was fighting Greed down in the sewer, good fight. That was really entertaining. Also, he took his fucking arm.
Yeah.
The bastard grew it back. And he kept killing him. He kept stabbing him in the throat.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I mean, to any one of us, one of those would have killed us.
But
to keep doing that over and over again, the excruciating amount of pain that you have to go through to regrow that back.
Well, the way they finally killed Greed was they had to incinerate him, basically.
Did they kill him?
With that fire thing?
Oh, no, they killed him at the end, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they dropped him, and I'll tell everyone in hell that you're coming. Yeah, that. And then the dad's there. Yeah. The fucking dad.
It's the dad. You think Bradley's is a good guy?
I do. Here's some things. In that fight, Al is tied up, and he has the snake girl inside him.
Yeah.
And when they take out Greed, she freaks out and uses his arm, Al's arm, to grab the fear.
Mm-hmm.
The fear turns to the side and does some Troy shit. If you haven't seen that scene from Troy, you should. But basically, it's the strongest versus the strongest. Brad Pitt. And he's coming up to fight the guy, and he actually comes in from the side. He does like this Superman punch looking thing.
Yeah, but with his sword.
With his sword, and he comes in right underneath the trap.
Yeah.
In just one hit KO.
Because he knows Al is hollow.
Yeah.
So.
But he didn't want to damage Al. He wanted to take her out.
So you think Wrath is a good guy?
Yeah.
Do you think the others are good guys too?
Well, that was interesting because at Lab 5, they saved them.
They did. They didn't kill. And they pulled Ed out before it collapsed.
When they dropped him off. And, it's me snapping my fingers like I'm going to recall something.
like that's going to make it magically happen.
Yeah, just magically. Anyways, thumbs up if you do that. No, the girl, the shapeshifter, Envy.
Envy.
Yeah.
Alright.
She said, you're still needed for the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
And now we know the Philosopher's Stone can only be accomplished by human sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. That ties into the thing we woke up this morning, and I didn't even know, you just, like, dove into this theory about the Ishvalan War.
Yeah, the Civil War, what's the point? And I think the reason for it was they're capturing slaves to perform these rituals to get this Philosopher's Stone. There's a few things that help me think this way.
Uh-huh.
Your leader is called a fear.
A lot of negative context.
And
there's nothing we can do about that one.
yeah, I seem to remember this guy from the history books. Little dude. Anyways.
Also, known as a Führer.
The third or the fourth?
I don't remember. Like I said, I went to a bad university.
And yeah, I was like, you only get this title if you're a bad guy. And then Japan had a weird relationship with them during the time.
Well, it's interesting.
And what we did.
The country they're in, Amestris, I believe that's what it's called. It's like
Eastern Europe.
It's supposed to be like all of Europe. It was like that's why.
I noticed that to the south and east of it is dirt and
like canyons and stuff.
Where Ishvala is.
Yeah. And
I was like, oh, okay, you're going to India.
Oh, well, that's the
or Saudi.
That's why they're blonde-haired and blue-eyed, mostly. Because it wasn't supposed to like there's a big portion of the populace that are like with blonde hair and blue eyes because the idea was. But they're not
blue-eyed; they're red-eyed.
Not the Ishvalan people, like the other people of the mess, like Hawkeye, Riza.
Wow.
Roy's second in command.
I also noticed in those flashbacks that Armstrong, Roy, and the doctor.
You think Hughes is a doctor?
Is he not?
No. When did you think he was a doctor?
I don't like doctors.
He was a 2-star general.
What's the difference?
No medical training.
Yeah, you keep telling me 2-star, and it's like, how's that any better?
I was actually paying attention, because he has it on his shoulder. I think it was 2 stars. It was 1 or 2 stars. He was not a doctor.
Okay, here's a plug. Space Force on Netflix.
It's fun.
Steve Carell's character is a 4-star general.
Yeah.
His secretary is a 1-star general.
Yeah.
So, if you don't have 4, what are you? I'm not trying to demote you, but honestly, you did all that for a star.
That's just the one.
You need to collect all of them. Come on, guys. This is Pokemon. We gotta get all those badges to get out of here.
No! The purple heart badge is the hardest one to get.
Which one is that?
Purple heart?
Yeah, is it the purple heart badge?
What?
No, who's the leader?
We need to get back on track.
We are on track.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Garbage eggs.
Garbage eggs. Anything can happen.
Why? Because I suffer from ADD?
Do you?
I don't know. I don't see doctors. I told you I hate doctors.
Yes. They were all in the war together.
Yeah, and they're all in there.
Yeah.
And they look miserable as fuck.
I mean, war is pretty miserable. Armstrong didn't even have his mustache yet.
I still recognize that guy.
It's crazy seeing him.
It's that baby curl.
Yeah.
He's got a bang.
He's got those eyelashes.
He'd be the best cross-dresser on a Thursday night.
Sure, I can see that.
He's just got way too much, you know? It's just happening all at once.
It's just
and you're just
happening.
like, wow, this is going to be it. This is my day.
So Hughes' death really, shook up the foundation of everything.
Yeah, so he's the doc.
Not a doctor.
He's a good guy. He also liked Ed and Al and he was working with and Armstrong
Mm-hmm.
behind Roy.
Well, he was Roy's best friend also.
Yeah, I know. We'll get to that. But going in there investigating, and then Envy stabbed him, or was it Lust?
Lust stabbed him.
Yeah, Lust stabbed him. Envy killed him.
And then Envy finished him off. I was okay. So that's like episode 5 or 6 or something.
Was it that long ago?
No, I think it was even later than that, like 10 or something.
Yeah, no, because he already got his arm rebuilt.
It was crazy because all the episodes leading up to that are so goofy and like tonally more comedic. And then once we hit that moment, the entire show just becomes way more like...
I totally disagree.
Really?
I absolutely 100% disagree with this.
Really?
It's the, God, it's such a fucked up episode. I was like, really?
Oh, the one with the Shao Tucker and Nina? The one with the Chimera that could talk? That was okay. Watching it for the first time, I'm like, this show is like fun and cool fights and it's got comedy. Alright. And then you get to that episode, and that's what a lot of people go, oh, there's a lot more going on in this show.
And honestly, I know Scar is kind of a bad guy right now. I don't think he's a true bad guy. And what he did to the Chimera, Nina,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually glad he did that.
Yeah.
That was just a horrible thing that guy did. I mean, the father deserved to die, but the mercy kill was necessary.
Yeah. It's just fucked up.
It was.
It's a lot of fucked up.
And honestly, he kind of fixed it.
In a way, yeah. End the suffering. Because, like, there's no way Nina could have a life after that. It's a smart show. It knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna backpedal a little bit. You called Envy a girl.
Oh, them?
That I mean, you could go with girl. Envy's voice actress is a woman. In the show, they usually call Envy a boy, though. But I think because Envy is so, they can change their shape. They can be anything. So I don't think there's any wrong answers.
A changeling.
Yeah.
Star Wars.
I just wanted to clarify for everyone in the comments who are like, actually, Envy's a boy. It's like, no, Envy could be anything, really.
Yeah, my bad.
It's totally fine. Like, I've thought she sometimes.
Well, hold on. This show came out before all that became a thing, where it was more appropriate to start calling them and they and us.
Yeah, using gender-neutral pronouns.
Yeah.
That's probably why they just go with this.
Because what? This show came out 2008?
Let's look it up, just to make sure. Because I think you're right.
The original was 2003?
Damn, that long ago?
Gay marriage wasn't even legal yet.
That's true. That's crazy. Release date. April 5th, 2009.
9, okay.
Damn.
Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, Envy. Not a fan.
You don't like Envy? I like the shape-shifting. I think shape-shifting is a fun, like, superpower, I guess you could call it.
Well, I can see how it's gonna backturn on her.
Yeah?
Rock Bell. The moment she does that to Ed, he's gonna go furious.
It's gonna go apeshit.
Because I know, I can feel it. But using anime and the classic tropes, which were built upon Dragon Ball.
Yes. The godfather of anime.
I think of One Piece, right?
Yeah.
It's Luffy and Nami.
Yeah.
Never confirmed, never denied. There's that thing going on.
You know, they tease, like, Luffy and Robin and stuff, too. But that's always... it's like, Naruto and Sakura. Like, you always start with this idea of, like, they might get together. Whether it actually ends up happening.
But I know who Naruto's wife is.
Yeah, it's that, girl with the eyes. Hinata?
I don't remember her name.
I don't...
But he fucked up the guy who beat her up.
Yeah.
That was a fun fight. And then him and Sasuke, oof. Anyways, back to this show.
Yeah, Full Alchemist. Garbage eggs. Were we on a topic
Yeah, we were talking about kaibab squirrels.
No. Were we saying something?
Yeah, squirrels getting jumped.
No. About Full Metal Alchemist.
Something about the dad. Bad guy.
What do you think of the opening?
That opening song's awesome.
It's really good.
I love it.
I think they just keep getting better. Like,
I'll be the judge of that.
personally. The second one is my favorite. What do you think of the visuals during the opening?
That's interesting. I knew the bad guy was the dad because he's shown in there. And I looked at him very, very closely.
Yeah.
Also, his ponytail.
Yeah.
He looks like Ed.
He does. He looks a lot like Ed. It's hard to judge him with Al because we don't get to see Al very often.
But Al even has a ponytail in his suit.
His suit
He has
does
the
have
feather,
a ponytail.
yeah.
That is, aww, family. And their mom had a ponytail. She had the dead mom hair. Which is when you wear your hair in a loose ponytail over one shoulder, it's like that mom's gonna die.
You did say dead mom. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was a slip.
No. Their
Jesus.
mom.
A little dark, huh?
Just like the
Fuck.
show. Okay, and then the ending. It's a good song.
Well, you said you didn't like it.
I don't like...
I love it. Okay. I was telling her in the car, and I broke this whole thing down. And I was listening to it. For composition of music, it's beautiful. Because when you get to the first chorus, it sounds just like the verses, and it never takes up a tempo.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just all flows together. And when you hit that second chorus, that's when they hit it.
Yeah.
It works out.
I don't like it because it's really slow. And I also don't like the animation that plays during with it.
That's weird, isn't it?
The, like, crayon thing. Like, I get it. I think it should be more misleading. Because you're not initially supposed to know the show is super dark and scary and sad and really sad.
Well, I remember Naruto's ending song. It's like rainbows and butterflies. And
It's
shit.
really
It was
good.
fucking depressing, though.
It was, which was odd, because I don't think Naruto
They
ever...
really focused on an element of him just being alone for his whole life.
Yeah, which is something...
Which, don't forget, that kid's an orphan.
He is. Naruto's actually a really sad character.
That's why he's gonna be the best.
Believe it.
I put the thumbs up for you guys.
Thumb with a little, like, swirl in it.
Here's a fun thing. America created rock.
Yes.
Why do we suck at it?
There's a lot of good Japanese rock out there.
J-Rock is awesome. Sweden's got a monster over there. Poets of the Fall from Finland. Like, and what do we have? Five Finger Death Punch.
I think my dad likes Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah, well, the most American people would like them.
He's very American. Man, I feel like there was something I wanted to talk about. Right, their teacher. What do you think of their teacher? Izumi Curtis?
Oh, the one who keeps vomiting blood?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. I like her.
I like her too. I think they're cute, her and her husband. It reminds me of the Yetis from Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Oh, in the ice temple? Yeah.
It's just a tiny little girl, this really big dude. And she's the scary one.
That was fun.
Yes.
That's the best Zelda game.
Fuck
off,
really
Ocarina.
is. Yeah. Yeah.
And don't even bring up this nonsensical moon bullshit.
Controversial opinions. Twilight Princess is the best Zelda.
And then Skyward Sword.
You haven't even played Skyward Sword.
I can't. It's unplayable.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's so
I'm sure
bad.
there's a good game in there somewhere, maybe, but I couldn't tell you because I can't play it.
The only reason I know the story of Skyward Sword is playing the third-party Hyrule Warriors. That's how bad that was.
Yeah.
I gave it to my little brother for a birthday present. Got him the gold edition, came with a soundtrack and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, special controller. Because you needed the,
Because you need something to make it actually work.
Buy this car and the steering wheel.
Well, that would help, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and then watching him play it, and his frustration, I was like, nah, I could do this. Because I played all the Zeldas before him.
Nope, not like this.
Except for that one with the fucking moon.
Majora's Mask concerns me. I hate timed things. Like when I'm on a time limit in video games, and the whole thing is one big time limit. Like, I feel like I tried playing it, I'm like, my heart's gonna explode, I can't do this. Not as an adult. As a kid I could have done this, but not now. Not when I have, like, bills.
My favorite video game series, we're getting way off topic,
We are.
but
Garbage eggs.
Garbage eggs, is Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And at the end of every good Resident Evil, there's a time limit. And it fucking drives me insane.
I hate
because it's
that.
usually you need to get the fuck out of the place.
Yeah, like, everything's going to explode right now, and you need to get your ass out of here.
Except for 3, the remake. But I beat that on... I have a platinum for it.
Yeah,
Like,
you
that's
platinumed it in, like, 3 weeks? And you, like, took your time with it, too.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to play it.
Well, it hurt me. It physically hurt me.
We're getting too old for video games.
When I'm juking, like a little kid, when I juke, I also juke.
Like you like thrash your actual body. It makes sitting next to you. Like I always can tell when something like actually cool is happening if I'm not paying attention.
Because I start moving.
You'll just start like dancing next to me.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, go, ah!
Shit! Banjo-Kazooie doesn't have anything like that.
Oh, that dead franchise? Hey, thumbs up if you like nuts and bolts.
I hate you.
This is gonna be a reoccurring thing.
He's in Smash Brothers. He's a Smash Bro. Where's Leon in Smash Bros? Ooh, the salt.
You fucking cock. No, fuck you. Your favorite thing's dead.
No, I know, and it hurts. It kills me on the inside. And
You got a spiritual successor called Ukulele.
And Ukulele was fine, but it wasn't the
You
same.
didn't play it. I played it.
Well, I didn't want to play it. I watched you, and I was like, no, I'm good. It was too big and not enough stuff to put in it. Each level was, like, way too big for what it needed to be.
You're like a Harry Potter fan that refuses to watch the movies, but said Seventh Son was a good movie. You guys get that reference. It's unwatchable.
Should we get back on track?
Yeah, Aragon.
Have we...
Let's talk about that calamity.
Like 20 minutes of the podcast is actually Full Metal Alchemist, and it's just like 3 hours of us talking about random shit. Fuck, where's my... There, okay.
Oh, you have a list?
I have 4... Not really.
I outdid you! And you got on me about this.
I know. And we already addressed... One of my things on my list is, what did you think of it? Like, we were gonna address that.
Well, I'm gonna keep watching it.
Yeah. We should keep watching. You wanna watch more today?
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, no, I just stopped at like the weirdest fucking... That's not even a milestone.
It was a big moment.
Yeah.
A lot has happened. A lot got revealed.
So
All
we
right.
watched it, what, Thursday night?
Yes.
It's Sunday.
Yeah.
I had to go back and rewatch it yesterday. Yeah, there's a lot to digest in that episode.
There's a lot going on. Hughes' death. You have a theory about it, don't you?
I don't think he's dead.
You don't think he's dead?
No. No, he's too much fun.
He's too much fun.
He's really just a comic relief. That would be weird to fucking off your comic relief.
It's
It's like, okay, let's go back to Harry Potter really quick.
Yeah.
If I killed off Ron.
That was... Wow. Fuck. That would change everything.
But I killed him off in fucking the Philosopher's Stone.
It's the Sorcerer's Stone.
It's called the Philosopher's Stone. Forget the sorcerer's bullshit.
Yeah. I'm thinking about Harry Potter without piranha. It's hard to picture.
Yeah, exactly.
You think Hughes... Did you cry during his funeral?
No.
I did. The first time I watched it, oh my god. Like, I was in high school, and I was just sitting there in the living room with my laptop, and I watched it, and I just was bawling my eyes out, and then my father came home, and I'm like, I can't explain this to him. He's not gonna understand why I'm crying so hard about this. So I hid in the bathroom for like an hour.
When I watch Luffy defeat Arlong, and he goes up into the attic where he's kept Nami and forced her to draw cartoons, or not cartoons, maps.
Yeah.
Right? And he sees it, and he just goes haywire and just beats him senseless.
Is that when you cried?
Yeah, I really did cry, because I understood, like...
Well, I also...
Luffy's not a bad guy. He's here for his friends, he wants to do something great, and he's gonna do it.
I also cried when Nina and Alexander happened with Shao Tucker. And that was like 2 episodes or something before. So I was already like emotionally broken, and then I just steamrolled right into that. And it was when Armstrong, he just puts his hand over his face because Hughes' daughter is like crying, like, don't bury daddy, he has a lot of work to do. Fuck. It's sad. Stupid show is sad.
I'm a man, I showed no emotion.
No, totally.
You're right, you got me there. I did start, like, I felt that in my throat, and I was like, oh, this fucker. And that's why I was happy that Scar did that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a way to live, you know?
But do you think he's gonna come back to life? Or do you think he's secretly still alive somewhere?
I think he's still alive.
Interesting. And because you talked about him being, like, friends with the Elric brothers, but also being friends with
Roy.
Do you think he's gonna, like, come back and fight Roy? Do you think he's gonna be a big...
He's not an alchemist.
He's not.
He's a science geek.
I think he is.
Well, he did something that reminded me of that.
I think he is. Maybe it's just the glasses.
If you wear glasses and white lab coats, you're a science geek.
Well, that's a confusing thing, because in the war, they
were all science geeks?
They're all wearing white coats, but I thought the white coat thing was the alchemists' like military uniform for the war. But they were all doing that. Even Hughes and the Fuhrer. So I don't know.
Are we gonna get back to the war?
Yes. We will.
The Fuhrer said that they started like an uprising because they didn't like what's going on politically.
Is it... Yeah,
Hashtag 2020.
No. Tensions were already high between the Ishvalan people and the Amestrian people. And then a police officer accidentally shot and killed.
Kid, yeah.
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 And then it just all happened right then and there.
Hashtag 2020.
No! We can't.
It's a little on the nose right now.
It's you know what? It is. Apropos. But we will go back to the war. I find the stuff during the war to be very fascinating. Like, you were talking about how you don't like episodes that go back in time. Like, the boys on the island. Before Izumi would teach them.
I was like, why didn't we tell this before? But also, whatever.
It's what I remember. It wasn't shonen, and it was a weekly chapter. And like, this chapter is the boys on the island, and next chapter we progress forward a little bit.
Did you go to the store and buy them monthly?
I did not.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, I did.
I always wanted to.
That's how I got introduced to a lot of this stuff, and my favorite one, I don't even think I have it anymore. I think I sold it because it's worth a lot of money, was they introduced Death Note.
Fuck. Yeah.
I was right there on the forefront.
Shonen's still going, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get that, because I've always wanted Shonen Jump. Like, just a chapter a month.
It's not physically printed.
Oh, man. Wait, that makes sense. I read the Ruby comic from Shonen Jump on Shonen Jump's
No,
website.
they would never degrade themselves to that.
No, they did. They actually did.
If you guys don't know, there's a Ruby thing. Yes, I've seen all 7 seasons.
Yes.
It's all recorded.
I've just only released, at this point in time, only us reacting to Volume 2 is up on YouTube.
Oh.
Because...
Oh, spoilers. I've seen it all.
Yeah, it's like people keep being like, I can't, don't say these things because you might spoil it for him. I'm like, he's caught up. he's watching. I'm just slow at editing, and I'm bad at deciding what to make a video of.
Well, not only that, YouTube's just being a dick towards you.
YouTube's being a dick to everybody. It always happens. Like every year, randomly, YouTube will dick around with their stupid copyright system, and then they'll just, like, flag a ton of videos out of nowhere for no good reason. And then it's like, oh, sorry, we fixed it, we're doing everything to help our YouTube creators. It's like, no, fuck you. If you're just lucky there's no other good, like, video site that people could use to compete with YouTube. Because fuck knows I'm not gonna use Vimeo.
I'd love to see them flag Puppet History.
Ugh.
And the response that will get.
See, that's the thing. Like, people, like, you get
If you guys don't know what Puppet History is, go check out Watcher.
It's so good. Like, I love
We've
them.
been watching them for, what, 2 years now?
I don't know. Well, that year only happened this year.
Yeah,
But, like,
we've been watching BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
Worth It and Unsolved.
Yeah, I think it's been about 2 years. Maybe a little bit less.
Yeah.
But, so good. Puppet History. Watch that shit.
That's a great history lesson. If you really want to learn about some stuff.
Yeah, whatever you can make history fun. Because when you think of history, you usually think of the History Channel.
Also, a blue puppet cussing at a real grown-ass adult is pretty fun. And I'm not blaming the puppet.
Half of Garbage Eggs is just going to be us recommending things that people have probably already seen.
Well, we've only seen 14 episodes. Each episode is like 20 minutes. When you put that all together, it's like...
Don't look at me. I'm bad at math, remember?
Oh, fuck. I still hurt my elbow.
What did you... 7 hours.
It's... Yeah.
7 hours worth of...
Hey, guys, do the math.
Say, here's a fun thing. If you figure out the math equation, put it in the comments. And then like, comment,
this is
and
what
subscribe.
adulting is.
You'd think for something so vital, we'd know it better.
What?
You just show up to cry.
Anyways, I think we're out of topics.
A 40-minute long podcast? Are you okay with that?
It's gonna have to be like this.
It's probably, because, like, I don't know what else. We've already tangented so much.
Yeah, and also, guys, it's our first time trying this. This is the pilot episode.
We're obviously very new at figuring this out. I mean, I'm pretty sure we heard, like, 3 ambulance sirens in the background, and Barry eating his bone the entire time.
Yeah.
So, we're figuring it out. Figure it out with us, please. Give us pointers and advice. Like, comment, and subscribe.
And sign up to the Patreon that doesn't exist.
Not yet, but soon probably.
No, guys, stick with us. We're figuring this thing out. We're having fun. We're gonna keep watching the show.
Yeah.
I planned out, 5 parts to this whole thing?
Yes, because there's 5 seasons. There's seasons. The opening will change 5 times.
I can't help you with that one. And then, I already know what the next one is.
Yeah. Let's not say it here, just in case we end up changing our minds or something.
Oh, no.
Or believe it as a surprise for you all.
It's One Punch Man.
Yay!
Okay, then we're agreeing.
Yay!
So we're gonna finish Full Metal Alchemist and then watch One Punch Man. I haven't seen it. She's been forcing me to watch it for 2 years.
One Punch... You like Monkey D. Luffy. You're gonna like Saitama.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like this video, tell us your thoughts. We went on a bunch of tangents.
What part of me reminds you of a bald wannabe Superman?
Listen, he's awesome.
What part of me looks like Luffy?
Everything.
Yeah.
Except the beard.
I wear the shorts.
Yeah. You just need the hat.
It's a curse.
I know.
It's a curse. Once you put that thing on, it doesn't come off. You sleep with it.
Yeah. You fell asleep in your baseball hat the other day.
Hey, that's my lucky hat, so that thing's glued to my head.
If you liked our podcast, please let us know. And we really mean it. Any advice you can give us, any topics, or just start a conversation, you know? Tell us what you think of Full Metal Alchemist. Or any of the other things we talked about.
If you guys spoil it for me, I'm gonna be super fucking pissed. But also, thank you. It'll save me some time.
No. Try to avoid any spoilers, just in case someone else wants to watch the show with us also for the first time. If you haven't checked it out, it's worth it. You should check it out. It's on Netflix. No. It's on Hulu. Dubbed.
And HBO.
But on HBO, it's only subbed. And we're not doing that. You gotta listen to the sweet, sultry sounds of Travis Willingham's voice.
Who's that?
That's Roy.
As you mat your beard. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm.
My big, glorious beard. Yeah. So,
I give the show an 8 out of 10 right now.
And we have a lot more to go through.
I see why there's so many fans and so much love for it.
Yes. It's easy to quickly fall in love with the show.
And I'm excited. I do hate Ed's ponytail.
Why?
It's just gross to me.
His braid?
Yeah. Ugh.
Because it's a braid?
Ugh. How's that good for fighting?
Keep your hair out of your face.
Did you know the buzz cut was designed by the Romans so people can't grab your hair?
That makes sense. That makes sense. Like, if you have the longer hair you have, the easier it is to grab.
I know it's like a traditional thing, but like... What's that Jackie Chan movie? Shanghai Noon. You guys seen that one? That is a great one. Shanghai Nights is trash. Have you seen Shanghai Noon?
I don't think so.
It's where he comes to the West and he has to deal with Lightning McQueen.
No, I haven't, but that sounds good.
It's a fun one. Anyways, they cut his ponytail and he feels just honored by it.
Yeah.
And Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's just a ponytail. You can grow it back. And he's like, no, it was honor.
Yeah. I love Jackie Chan so much.
If you haven't seen it,
we should watch it. I'm sure it's out there.
it's an old movie, but it's a good Western.
Awesome.
I'm in a Western mood. I don't know. I think it was The Mandalorian.
Yeah, The Mandalorian will do that. Western samurai.
I don't have enough samurai in my life.
Alright, we need to wrap this up.
We did.
Then why am I still recording?
Why not? Okay, guys.
Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.